Alright, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining me for another video. Welcome back, and let's get into this. Let's get into it quick. If you saw the last video, I guess go check it out, but I will spoil it for you. The body kit for my 240SX came in. So I actually forgot to mention what body kit it was, but I did flash it on the screen. This is a Car Modify Wonder glare kit. It is a kooky conversion. Right now I have the Zenki front end. I don't know if you could see a good angle from here. The Zenki is 1995 and 1996. Kind of looks like a little bit of a Toyota Corolla to me. Just me. The Kooky is the 97 and 98 front end, which is a little bit meaner, looks a little more aggressive. A lot cooler, in my opinion. So this kit I ordered last February, and it finally came in. It took a long motherfucking time to come in, but it's finally here. So I'm a little excited. I do have stuff to do on the 190E, but I kind of putting that on the back burner because I'm more excited about this. I'm more excited about the kit for my 240. Plus, it looks like it's going to be a lot easier to install. Well, some of the parts at least. It looks like it's going to be a lot easier to install this kit. So I might just hop on the 240 for a little bit. Probably just going to wind up doing the two rear overfenders because it seems like the fitment's pretty on point. I just got to drill some holes and bolt it in. 1 second. So the hardware we're going to use, which I think I mentioned that I was going to order the hardware last episode. I was going to say episode, last video. I did order the stuff. I ordered from Downstar. So I have seen TJ Hunt use this stuff to mount his kits. I think like Dustin Williams uses it too, but for what it is, we got these because they do sell just like the full little setup for it instead of just getting everything individual. So these are well nuts. They're a piece of rubber. You drill the hole for it. And then when you start tightening your screw in, it actually pulls the nut tighter and it holds it in. So we got, I think 40 of them. Ordered 40. I think I'm going to need about 30 to mount the two rear overs. So we're going to figure out, I'm probably just going to get the fitment in a really good spot. Well, attempt to on the rear driver side. Probably just going to start drilling it in and get it mounted. It shouldn't take too long. But I know I'm saying it now, but I guess got to do it in the garage in these tight quarters because it is raining outside and it's disgusting. So let's get you set up over there and then we'll start working on it. I think we spoke about it in the last video. I did get a new ignition cylinder for the car. If you don't know what I'm talking about with that one, go check out the other video where I got stranded at a car show. Well, car meet, but new ignition cylinder is hooked up. Car starts no problem. I took it for a little test drive the other day. Everything's working out pretty good. Just got to change the driver's side door lock at some point. Well, I guess what made me get everything started with it was that the car was completely dead again. And I do have a trickle charger for the 190E that's right next to me here. That one needs a little bit more than this car because there's an alarm system on the 190 and it has completely killed, like destroyed a battery before. This car, when it dies, I could just hook it up to one of my other cars with the jumper cables and start it, which is what I did the other day. But to not run into that problem anymore, I bought one of these chargers. This is not sponsored, by the way. I bought a Noco or whatever. I'm gonna hook this up and start getting to work because if I'm gonna leave the trunk open, there's a light in there, gonna drain the battery. I don't know what else in the car drains the battery. I think if I had to guess, it would be the underglow because that like the receiver for that thing is always powered, so probably draining the battery too, but let me hook this up quick. Alright, so this is what we're looking at right now. I'm probably just going to send it and drill it. I could always leave myself a little extra space for like play with the kit. But door pretty flush with the fender there. Not as flush down here, but pretty good. Running across. Up over here is pretty decent. Right at the trunk line, pretty good. See the hole for the antenna. There's not much play with that. This corner, I'm gonna fix that at some point. Right here, pretty much on. pretty much dead on. And then over here, it looks like there's a little bit of overhang here, but these are all spots that I could always grind down a little, sand down a little bit if I need to. So let me figure out what drill bit I'm gonna need here, and maybe I'll start making some pilot holes and see some fitment. Started with a 1/8 inch hole, now we're doing a 3/8 inch hole. I think they're the right size. Gonna send these in. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 just across the top. I believe there's 2 here. There might be 1 here, so 9, 10, 11, 12. Another 2, whatever, at that end. So I think I counted 15 before, but I guess that. Let's get these in. Not bad. Not gonna put them all in. It's kind of where I need it. So I'm gonna drill these. There's 3 in the front. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 in the back, 3 in the front. That's fitting there. Might just send it. Might just do pilot bit, then the larger one. I think the 3/8 is either perfect or slightly too large. It's perfect if you're just gonna drill it, but then I'd like reamed it out a little bit just to try to get some of the metal shavings off, and made them a little too large, so don't do that. What did I learn here? Well, first of all, I'm only doing one side because it's getting late. Gotta head out in a minute. But what did I learn here? Take your time drilling. Well, I mean, I kind of took my time drilling. You want nice and sharp drill bits so you don't have to worry about once it finally cuts through all the metal, it'll like jab in if you're not really paying attention. So I kind of bent the body on the back over there, but it's not noticeable. You'll never see it because it's underneath the overfender. Second, drill the hole slightly smaller than you want, so you don't have to worry about these top ones. I actually wound up putting like a little piece of electrical tape on it just to make sure the well nut holds in properly, because otherwise it was just spinning. And other than that, just take your time. So we're gonna look at it from here. I might open up the garage door just to take a peek at how it's gonna look. Well, just a further back look, even though the 190E is in the way, but we'll get it from the front view. The only thing you're gonna have to realize is that it's not pushed back all the way. Well, I'll show you how far it's gonna be pushed back. And here there's a tab there and there's a tab there, so there's about a finger thickness of gap there that needs to be pulled in, and here there's less than half of that. So let's take a quick look. Then the reason I'm not completely fitting that, because I need to jack the car up take the wheel off to figure out where I'm going to mount that, and I can't really do that right now since it's still raining outside, and I can't do it in the garage. I probably could, but I don't feel like doing it right now, actually. We'll fix that, but it actually looks even better now that it's bolted up. Not actually too crazy about these silver slash stainless colored bolts. Maybe we'll try to find like white or something else just to match a little better, but I mean, fitment's pretty good. I could probably tighten it down in some spots if I wanted to. Maybe we'll get some sort of weather stripping to put behind it. Other than that, pretty damn good. Like I said, that the bottom end needs to get pulled in a little bit, but and fitment isn't horrible. There's my wheel right there. I'll show you the overhead view of it. My fingertip is on the rim, and that is straight down. So not horrible. And this is stock. As you can see, basically flush. Stock. See which tire sticking out. .30mm. See how much tire sticking out. I don't remember if I said it at the beginning, so I'm going to say it again. These are 30mm wider. There is an option for 50mm, but I decided to go keep it a little conservative to go with 30mm. I like it, not too over the top, but still pretty badass. So these wheels are 18 by 10.5 plus 18 offset. So that's why I had to roll and pull the fenders. But if you look now, like I showed you, I mean, it's not that far. Maybe 5mm. I do have spacers. I could throw them on at some point and see how it looks. Hopefully, I don't want to lower the car anymore, so because it's at a pretty usable height right now. So I'm gonna try to leave it how it is. When I could get it out of the garage and get a good look at it, jack the car up, mount it in a little bit more, see if I got to cut some of the fiberglass lip off, like some of this maybe. The pulled fender isn't touching right now, so pretty happy. So ending it right there. So thank you for joining me. This was actually pretty painless doing this. The fitment was a lot better than this kit on the 190E. The 190E is going to take me a long time just to get it looking pretty decent. This one probably not going to be too hard, but it did take a year to get the damn kit, so it better fit awesome. So once again, this is just the one rear over fender to the driver's side. This is my first time mounting something like this, but kind of had like a general idea of what to do. If you have no idea what you're doing, well, they usually say start on the passenger side so you can learn from your mistakes, and you're not always going to see the passenger side because you always walk into your driver's door and you don't always see the passenger side. But decided to send it. It's the easier side to do today, and it is what it is. 30mm over fenders. You could get a 50mm also. Might see how it looks to run spacers. I do have spacers somewhere, but I don't remember how large the spacers are. By the next video, I don't know if I'm going to film doing the other side. Probably not. But I will get that mount done probably in the wheel well and get the other side done completely. Then we'll start figuring out the rear bumper, because that might be an easy one, I feel like. The side skirts won't be... The side skirts, I think you need the front fender on for. I mean, I could probably just mount it up and then wait and remove it eventually for the front fender. Whatever, it is what it is. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions about this, leave them down in the comments. Once again, Car Modify Wonder Glare Kit. We'll see if we're going to wrap it or paint it. Kind of leaning towards wrap since it's cheaper, but paint would be a lot cooler. So leave your suggestions down below. Leave any questions down below. And let's get it. Kit's looking awesome. Excited. Peace out. Race car stuff. And I'll see you later.